Hello there. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best drones under $1,000 in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, and then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a drone under $1,000. We'll put the links to all of the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. Yuneec Q500 4K Typhoon. The Yuneec Q500 is a favorite among drone enthusiasts that begin flying drones due to its 4K videography and photography purposes. Yuneec Q500 ensures power, camera quality, live video, and everything for one of the cheapest prices of our top 10 best drones under $1,000 list. At this price point, it's hard to find a better aerial photography drone. Yuneec Q500 is not fast, it's not acrobatic, and it's a very stable quadcopter that perfectly fits any aerial photography and videography fan. It's very wind resistant, stable even during medium wind conditions. It performs exactly as necessary for a camera drone. Unfortunately, Yuneec Q500's factory control range is a bit disappointing, only going as far as 400 meters, in perfect flight conditions and connection. Number 4. DJI Mavic Air. DJI found great success with the Mavic Pro. They followed that up with the far less expensive Spark. The Mavic Air bridges the gap between these two, offering all the fun features from the smaller Spark as well as all the pro flight features of the Mavic Pro. Better yet, the Mavic Air introduced a 100 megabytes per second data rate for video capture on a DJI drone under $1,500. As with many DJI drones, the Mavic Air comes in 2 main purchasing options. You can buy the drone alone or upgrade to the Fly More bundle to get extra batteries, a carry case, and more. After the launch of the Mavic 2 series of drones, we had to recommend the newer Mavic line as the best camera on a compact drone. But the Mavic Air still remains our top pick if ultimate portability is your concern. The Mavic Air manages to pack down to almost fit comfortably in your pocket. Number 3. DJI Mavic Mini 2. It's one of DJI's most recent releases. An awesome upgrade to the drone that aimed to be the perfect portable quad for travelers, vloggers, holidays, or just a casual day at the park. Indeed, DJI Mavic Mini 2 lives up to its name and is one of the best drones for beginners who prioritize ease of use, camera quality, and a complete bundle for a very low price. As expected from a drone aimed at beginners, it's of course extremely easy to control and maneuver. It has a very steady hover, even without the pilot's input. Number 2. DJI Mavic Pro. You might be asking yourself, why would I want to get the Mavic Pro when the Mavic 2 Pro has been released? Well, the secret DJI is not telling you is that the Mavic Pro is almost as good as the Mavic Pro 2, but $500 cheaper. For under $900, you get the full bundle with 2 batteries, remote control, and every lots of other accessories that you need. When comparing the Pro to the Mavic Air, which is just 15% cheaper, it's clear to see why the Pro hits the sweet spot as our go-to value for money drone bundle in this price category. Number 1. DJI Mavic Air 2. The original DJI Mavic Air entered the market more than 2 years ago. It made quite a bang considering that it offered camera quality that surpassed that of the Mavic Pro, and at a much affordable price tag too. Fast forward 2 years and the second generation Mavic Air 2 is here to continue that legacy and offer tons of high-end features and upgrades while retaining a mid-range price tag. You get improved camera performance, highly advanced controls, longer flight time, and a set of features that are typically only found in the more sophisticated drones. All that for less than $1,000. You'd be insane to miss out on a deal like this because at this price point, you won't find a better drone. Now that we showed you the best drones under $1,000 out there, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Should I save to buy drones that cost more than $1,000? Your personal needs of a drone should dictate what budget you should apply to a drone purchase. When it comes to this price point, you'll find similar flight capabilities in $1,000 drones as $1,500 drones. But the $1,500 drones may handle larger payloads and have a higher-end camera. It's easy to compare drones as we compare cameras. A sub-$1,000 drone is like a smartphone or a point-and-shoot camera, where a $1,500 and up drone is like a DSLR camera. There are pros and cons to each, but a phone camera is often quality enough to meet most people's needs. Should I buy a used drone? There are risks associated with used drones, but there's no good reason to not buy one if you do your homework. First and foremost, make sure that the drone not only operates, but does so safely. Any missing parts or accessories could mean the machine fails to operate as intended, making it unstable or even unsafe. Can I do professional work with drones under $1,000? We live in exciting times where camera technology offers some solid results without a huge price tag. Make no mistake, the very best cameras are equipped on drones above $1,000, but the drones under that price point have the same camera sensors as the best smartphones on the market today. If you think you can use your phone to shoot professional photos and videos, you'll likely be able to use a modern drone as well.